welcome back to my channel Code with Hafiz. My name is Hafizullah Masoudi, and in this video I will show you how you can create a password reset functionality in Laravel 8 using Fortify. As you guys remember, in our previous video we successfully created a login and register system using Fortify in Laravel 8. So before starting creating the reset password functionality, first of all let's set up Mailtrap for testing the environment. So you can search for the Mailtrap in Google, and after you sign up or sign in into the Mailtrap, you can add an inbox, and let's name it new inbox, and let's say save. Now after creating the inbox, let's click on this, and in here let's select Laravel. So let's also open our project in text editor, and in here let's go to this .env file, because this is where we want to set up our Mailtrap. Now let's copy, we already have this SMTP, we want to copy this host and paste it instead of this one, and let's also copy the port and paste it instead this one. This is the username, and let's also copy the password, and let's also copy this encryption. And for the mail from address, let's say no reply at app.com. So save this, and don't forget to clear your config and cache, because if you don't clear it, these changes won't apply. So let's open a CMD, and in here let me zoom it a little bit first. So now in here, first of all, let's navigate to our project folder. So cd //vamp64/www laravel 8 auth, and now let's say php artisan config :cache. Now after this, let's get back to the browser, and if we go to our project tab, this is our login and this is our register link, and if we click on this login, you see we already have this forgot your password link, but if we click on this, it won't work. It will give us a Fortify error because we don't have the setup for this functionality yet. So what we have to do is go to the Laravel Fortify documentation, and in here if we check the list, you can see we have this password reset link. So let's click on this, and first of all we have to create a forgot password view. So let's copy this setting, and let's get back to our text editor, and in here, well, let's close this file because we don't need it anymore. And now let's go to this app folder, HTTP or not HTTP guys, let's go to this providers, and in here let's open this Fortify service provider, and let's scroll down. Let's paste it after this register setting. So paste it, and now if we go back to the browser, and if we go back to the project tab, refresh, now it will ask us for the view, and the error will change. As you can see, view auth forgot password not found. Now let's create this forgot password view. So let's get back to the text editor, and let's go to this resources, and in here let's go to this views auth, and what I want to do is let's duplicate this login blade. So what can I do is I can save us this file, and for the name of the file, let's say forgot-password, and press enter. So in here guys, first of all let's get back to the documentation, and let's also copy the session message because this is for the forgot password blade. So let's paste it before this card, and let's also indent it a little bit. Now for the card header, let's say reset password. And for the route that we want to send this form, well, this should be password.email, and we need this email field, but we don't need this password field, so let's remove it. And we also don't need this remember me, and we also don't need this forgot your password link, but we need our button. And for the text of the button, let's say reset password. Save it. Now if we get back to the browser and refresh, we shouldn't get any errors. As you can see, our form is just working just fine. Now if we try to reset a password for an email, for example, I already have an account by the name of Hafizullah at app.com, and let's reset the password for this account. So let's say reset password. So as you can see guys, we are getting this session message, we have emailed your password reset link. And if we check our Mailtrap, you can see we have now this notification, which is a reset password notification. And if we click on this, there is an email with a button of reset password, and it also has the link which will redirect us to the reset password blade. So if we click on this, it won't work because we don't have the setup for this one also. So let's start setting up this functionality. So if we get back to the documentation, and in here let's scroll down, we need to copy this setup. So let's copy this and get back to text editor, go back to the Fortify service provider, and let's paste it after this setup. Save it. Now we have to create this reset password blade, because if we check the browser and refresh, it will ask us for this reset password blade, as you can see. Now let's get back to the text editor, and what we can do is copy this register blade. So let's open it and let's save us this file. And for the name, let's say, well, what was the name? Let's see. Reset password. So let's copy this and let's paste it here and press enter. So if we now check our browser, we shouldn't see this error. As you can see, the error has gone. Now we don't need the name field, so let's remove it. So let's get back to the text editor, and first of all let's change this header. Instead let's say reset password, and instead of route, what we want to do is first let's change this route to URL, and in here we want to say reset -password, and let's remove this name field, and we need our email field and the password fields. Well, one thing is important guys, that we have to send the token that we have in our URL. As you can see, we have this token. Besides, we also have the email. So what we can do is create an input field, and let's say it should be hidden, and for the name let's say token, and for the value let's say double curly braces, and inside here let's say $request arrow token. And we already have the email, so instead of showing this email field empty, let's also echo our email. So what we can do is say request arrow email, and for the button let's also say reset password. Now if we get back to the browser, refresh, it looks great. But before resetting our password, one thing more is also important that we should do, And if we go back to the documentation, let's copy this session message and paste it in our login blade, because when we successfully reset our password, it will automatically redirect us back to the login page. So let's get back to the code editor, and in here what we can do is open our login blade, and let's paste the session message before the card, and let's also indent it a little bit. So this was all the setup that we needed for our reset password functionality. Now let's get back to the browser and try it. So let's refresh and let's type our new password. So I will write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and in here also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Well, let's make it 8, and let's say reset password. As you can see, we have this session message which says your password has been reset. And now if I type hafizullah@app.com, and if I try to type my old password, which was password, it won't log in because the password has been resetted. And instead we have to write our new password. So let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and press enter. Now you can see we have been logged in successfully. So guys, this was enough for this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video and learned how to create the functionality of resetting password using Fortify and Laravel 8. So if you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to give it a like and also share it with your friends, and don't also forget to subscribe to my channel for support. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.